Welcome, Red Warrior.
The Earth is counting on you. Good luck.
We've definitely made progress in the public eye. I mean, it's more widely accepted now, like, especially with all the Marvel stuff out there. Mm-hmm. So people are actually more into liking these kinds of stuff, more pop culture stuff. So it's more exposed.
But currently, do you think that there's space for improvement and stuff?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. We're still many. I mean, we have a lot of materials. We actually do have materials cheaper than other countries, but it's lack of creativity.
Okay.
I mean, there are a lot of creative people in the cosplay scene, tons, but not enough. And the thing is, mentality. Okay. A lot of new cosplayers, they cosplay because they want fame and Facebook likes and stuff like that, rather than actually for the craft. They don't really put enough effort into their costumes. Like, they don't go the full mile to make their costumes stand out as nice as it is. Most Malaysians just go the easy way out. Let's go China. They just buy China costumes because that's the cheapest way out.
Okay.
And that's why a lot of people just are fine with just wearing that because it's cheap, and then they wear once and then they sell. The main problem now with Malaysian cosplay is there is not enough play in the cosplay. I mean, the interaction between people in conventions as characters is gone. I don't see it anymore. I mean, back then you can have let's say I'm cosplaying Superman, and then I see someone as Batman. You walk up to them, "Hey Batman, do you know what happened to your parents?" And the Batman will reply, it's like, "Well, what about yours?"
Hi, I'm Henry. I'm 24. I got into cosplaying because I had an idea for a Halloween costume that never materialized. Then after that, I just decided, you know what? Screw being lazy, let's start doing something. I grew up watching anime, but I never actually had the idea of cosplaying because it just looked very cringy to me at the first. But then I realized that there are niches.
I'm Delia. I'm 20 years old. I think it was back in 2012 or 13. I went to Comic Fiesta with my brother, and then I saw this Transformers cosplay, and I thought everything was bought. But when I found out it was handmade, and everyone else could handmake their costumes and props as well, I was very amazed. Actually, we are considered quite late. Actually,
yeah, we were quite late bloomers. A lot of the cosplayers are usually like 15, 16 they start.
Yeah,
they
since
start
young. Around the Naruto, One Piece, that era.
The era of that peak, right?
Yeah.
What do you have to say about like craftsmanship for Malaysian cosplayers?
We are getting there. There is a small group of prop makers that we know of, and I just found out that a lot of them contribute to a lot of things in Malaysia. Prop making, craftsmanship is a very silent hero in the whole cosplay community.
Yeah.
We see in the
Do you think it's underappreciated?
I do.
Yes.
We all.
very.
I think
Tell
we
me
both
why
do.
you feel it's underappreciated.
Because nobody understands the amount of work and the amount of pain we have to go through to
One-
just make one small thing.
We respect the people who make their props.
I mean, it's okay for you to wear your own, buy the costume online. We're not stopping you. It's still cosplay. But the thing is, because there are some times when they get famous because of just buying off a costume. But a lot of us who make our own costumes are like, hey, what about us? You know. But we don't expect attention. We expect people to look at our props and appreciate it.
Yeah.
And when they ask us, where do you get this from? We can tell them proudly, we made this.
My name is Aaron, and I'm also commonly known as Shiro in the cosplay community. First time I actually exposed to the cosplay culture is back in 2009 when I attended the Comic Fiesta at Times Square with a bunch of my secondary school friends. And it was during that period, some of us just jokingly suggest that maybe we should start dressing up as the characters from Bleach, which is a popular series back then. The bad thing, I would think, is the community is growing so big and there is just very little communication. Even in cosplay community, there is people who tend to take things really... they take it very seriously when it comes to cosplay. So it's like when you see other people is cosplaying somebody who's same as you, but they did not put in extra effort. Like you feel like effort. Yeah. I think that is an unhealthy culture. It leads to a development where it's more towards is either you are casual and you are pro. Pro as in you join competition, you make crafts that are very high, requires very high skill, and you have the bunch of people who is just like me, who just want to attend the event. Probably if we are lucky, we meet some random friends who are in the same interest. That's what we want to do. And I think the thing we need to do to fix that is we must provide a platform for the casual community to actually express themselves.
Hi, my name is Miko. I've been cosplaying since 2009. I have a friend back in high school. She was the one that introduced me into this hobby. Like she first brought me to events, and then I started, to get to know this community more, and I sort of fell in love with how people just, I just see my character in real life. So I'm like, wow, okay, I have to try that. Back when I started in 2009, and I fully got into this community in 2010, whenever I go to events, right, there will be this very warm feeling where no one compete with each other. There was this, okay, I'll just give you a scenario, okay, if I'm cosplaying a certain character, and I meet with another cosplayer who's cosplaying the same character, and both of us, when we see each other, we'll be like, wow, so happy to meet each other, and we start taking photos and all. So like,
And even though you guys are strangers,
total strangers, and we will instantly become friends and adding in Facebook and all that. But right now, 2012 onwards, I think like that. There was this one time in 2013. Same thing happened. I was cosplaying one character, and I met another girl who's cosplaying the same character. So as usual, I got excited, and I was like, wow, hi, all that. And she glared at me instead. She was like, got this kind of very judgmental. Yeah. This very judgmental, like, wow, what, you're cosplaying the same character as me and all that.
Okay, let's talk about the cosplay culture in general. So, I talked to a couple of people. They sort of criticize this culture where a lot of people just buy all their costumes online instead of making it themselves.
Yeah.
What do you feel about this practice?
I honestly don't see the issue about that.
Okay.
Right now, it's so much easier to get stuff, from Taobao, China.
Yeah.
Whereas last time, it's so hard. You have to personally, like, a few seniors I know, they take 3 months to prepare a costume. While right now you can just buy straight and then 3 weeks immediately come, everything prepared. I honestly don't see the issue. As long as you have fun, that's one thing, and you don't judge people. I notice most of the newbies right now, they would prefer to get recognized instead for, oh, I look pretty in this, I look pretty in that, instead of, wow, you look awesome in that, that get up, you prepare everything yourself, sort of thing. But at the same time, even if you join competitions and all, if your inside's so dark, so black, you don't like communicating with people, expanding your social, circle, there's no use in that.